Boxing Mind TV, man. Y'all read the title? Let's get to it, man. So, Danny Garcia says he wants to move up to 154. I was reading the article on boxingnews24.com, and I was looking through it, and he says he wants to move up in weight. He only has two more fights at 147, and he wants to move up to 154. My thoughts on this is that I don't think it's gonna look good for Danny Garcia if he goes into the fight with Spence and loses that fight. However way he loses, whether it be a tough fight or he gets dominated, knocked out, it's not gonna look good for Danny Garcia to move up in 154, because you go into the weight class that has bigger fighters. The punching power probably is gonna be more than he's experienced at 147, and I don't think Danny Garcia has the skills or the athletic ability to compete at that weight class or to win a title there. You know what I'm saying? So it just because Danny Garcia is not he's got slow feet. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like as you move up in weight class, you want to be able to move your feet a little bit and change up a little bit. Danny Garcia is like, his style is more for, he usually waits on his opponents and counters. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to be able to succeed in that in the higher weight class at 154. Because him fighting at 147, once he fights elite fighters, he typically loses. You know what I'm saying? The likes of Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, that boxed him and beat him. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of thinking about him being at 154 and being competitive. I don't see it like that. I'm like, Danny Garcia gonna end up being a journeyman. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna be losing tough fights and not gonna win. He's just gonna tally up L's and L's and L's when he's trying to fight elite fighters. He may beat some up and coming fighters, but I feel like it's a tougher road for him at 154 than it is at 147. Those guys, all them guys is just at 154 is like, any of them guys can beat each other at any given day. So he's going to that weight class thinking he's going to be competitive. It's going to be a tough fight probably each night he gets in there, because he doesn't have too many tools in his toolbox. You know what I'm saying? Unless he can find a way to change his style a little bit and take more punishment so he can land his shots. But because I know at 147 nobody is really trying to stay in there and stay in the pocket and throw shots with him all night. You know what I'm saying? They basically hitting them and going. That's basically what Keith Thurman did. Once he felt his power, he even said it that, once he felt his power, he was heavy-handed, he changed up his style a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter didn't fight him in the pocket all night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody respected his power. Now, him going to 154, I feel like he's going with some heavier guys, and they might have some power too that he's going to have to respect also. You know what I'm saying? So, he might fight, so he might, get knocked out at 154. You know what I'm saying? Or he may catch some couple people, because, or they may just box him. You know what I'm saying? Box him easy, and he won't be able to compete with them. You know what I'm saying? The article was basically saying like how he may see Jermell Charlo as being food at 154 at the 154 division. I don't really see that totally. Only way I can see that is possibly because Jermell Charlo is very emotional. Like he lets his emotions take over him a little bit. So he may leave himself open. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to knock you out so much, and Danny Garcia is looking for that counter, that left hook, home runner that he likes to throw. and perhaps trying to knock out his opponent. But I don't see him beating anybody in the 154, not in the top 154 pound division on the cards. You know, I see Danny Garcia losing to almost each and every one of them for real. I don't see him really beating any of them on the cards. He'll have to find a way to knock him out, because he takes his time too much, too slow. He's not busy enough, you know what I'm saying, to beat these guys. And these guys are bigger and taller, you know what I'm saying, so they can use their reach all night. And he's gonna be waiting on them. He's just gonna be waiting, and they're gonna be in and out, you know what I'm saying, you know, faster feet than him. So I don't see it as a good idea. I feel like he has a better chance of staying at 147 and perhaps waiting, if he loses the spins, waiting for these guys to leave out of the division. You know what I'm saying? Have them leave out, and then go from there. But as far as going 154, fighting those guys, I don't think that's a good idea, man. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think he has a style to adapt to the 154 division to compete with those guys and actually win some fights, or better yet, you know, win a title at that. You know what I'm saying? You have to get real lucky, and I think those guys have to leave the division for him, like win a vacant title or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So many titles in the boxing world right now. Anyway, he'll probably win some, you know, silver WBC title. Nothing really of value. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see him being competitive at 154. I feel like it's not a good idea. Let me know what y'all think about him. Thinking about, you know, he only has 2 fights left for him at the 147 pound division, welterweight. Yeah, I think it's a good idea that he move up, or it's a good idea he should stay at 147 like I think. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think 154 is for him with his skill set. I don't think that should be his new home. So y'all let me know what y'all think. It's Boxing Mind TV. I'm out.